Let's see how to make a simple lemon rice sevai. For this I have taken about 200 grams of rice noodle or rice vermicelli. I'm adding this to hot boiling water. I'm going to cook this for 2 minutes and then turn off the stove. Cover this and keep this aside for 1 more minute. And then using a big colander, I'm going to drain the water and I'm going to keep this aside. Don't overcook or else it might turn a little mushy. Now in a wider pan for the tempering, I'm adding 2 spoons of oil, 1 spoon mustard seeds, 1 mustard crackles, add 1 spoon urad dal and some groundnuts. You can also use cashew nuts. Fry this until it's nice and brown. Add few pieces of ginger, curry leaves along with 3 green chilies. Now it's time to add the onions. I'm adding 1 large onion chopped into very fine pieces. Cook the onions through completely until the raw smell leaves. Add 1/4 spoon of turmeric powder and salt for the onions. Wait for the onions to cook and then add 1/4 spoon of hing. Now it's nice and done. It's time to add the rice vermicelli. If you can see, the noodle is nice and separate. While cooking the noodle, you can also add oil to keep it a little separate. I'm using my hands to break down the noodle so that it is nice and separate and fluffy. Once you add it, give it a very gentle toss so that it is nicely coated with all the tempering before we add the lemon juice and salt. I'm adding some salt and juice from 1 lemon at this point. I'm going to mix this again very gently and cook this on medium to low flame so that it doesn't catch or burn at the bottom, and keep tossing it. Don't leave it unattended on the stove. And finally, before serving, I'm going to add 2 spoons of idli podi or chutney powder to give it a little bit of crunch and to increase the spiciness. So give it a toss and it's ready to be served. You can have served this with some coconut chutney or tomato chutney and enjoy.